Hey everyone, welcome in for a collective reading. So I've been working on all of the zodiac today and I just finished up, and so now I want to take a look at collective energy. You may be checking this out after the fact that the timestamp on the video states that, you know, where you can find those readings that I just did today for the for the zodiac. But anyway, whenever you're catching it for a reason. So if you are new, my name is Shannon and I'm glad to have you. And look, I'm very intense and I'm not here to sugarcoat anything for anyone. I'm for the truth, and the truth shakes all of us up. And the truth is something that cuts away it's the sword in the deck. And either you will accept truth or you won't. And something just came out in the Virgo reading that is, I'm sure, is very controversial to some people, but you cannot deny what the dictionary has to say about some stuff. And if that makes you mad because the dictionary says whatever and the Most High brings out certain things on the channel, then you got a problem with yourself, I guess. I don't really know what to say to you. But things come out on this channel to help us grow and to grow up. There's a lot of people in the earth that are very childish, and yet they're in they're full grown adults, and they're very childish because they don't want to accept what truth really is. And people got a lot of book knowledge and things like that, but they really don't. They really don't. I don't know. I don't know what to say. The energy was just really big in that Virgo reading, and there's a bunch of people talking in that reading and stuff like that. And sometimes when I get done with the reading that's that heavy within information, I have to sit and pray, because if you don't understand what the Most High is trying to do on this channel, he says, once again, I'm going to shake the whole earth. He's shaking people. He's shaking people to know the truth, and either you will love it or hate the truth. He also tells us in the scripture that there will come a time where people will stop their ears and not want to hear nothing about the truth. They want you to lie to them, and I'm just not going to do that here on this channel. I'm just not going to do it. If you're looking for a liar, if you're looking for somebody to tickle your little ears, and I'm not going to be your channel, okay? That stuff leads to death. And if you can hear today and turn from that and get a testimony and grab other people from going down that lane, then good for you. I applaud you. This is not a channel to condemn anyone. It's a channel to shine the light so that you can see the path that you need to go. And by the word of the Most High, I will not speak no more or less than what the Most High God has to say about stuff. Take it, leave it, do whatever you got to do with it. You have free will, so do I. And the Most High is very tangible on this channel. And there were some huge energies coming out today that you cannot deny that Jehovah Elohim is not here on this channel. And when he comes out that big and fierce and strong, and you still going to deny what he has to say on this channel about your moral life, and you could turn from that, I'm afraid of you. Go away from me, because the earth's going to open up and swallow you from turning away from your creator. You're crooked. At that point, I fear God, and I want to know what he has to say. Whether it cuts me and has to do surgery on me, it's his way or the highway in my heart. And if that's not you, then this channel's not going to be for you. Just go on. That's how I feel about it. You got people that get up in here and be real crude on their YouTube channels and stuff like that. I'm going to be real fierce for the truth's sake, because it's that much of an emergency to grab people out of nonsense. So it's up to you, whatever you want. But I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat nothing on my channel. It is what it is, and the Most High's bringing things out the way that he's bringing it out. It's because he's trying to get people to wake up. Okay? Anyway, let's get started. Most High, I appreciate you so very much. I thank you for the truth, because it really sets us free, whether we feel that way in the moment when we're getting cut by that sword or not. It is a type of surgery that only you can do to free the soul from wickedness. And I just give you thanks and glory back to your name for that. Show me collective energy. What are you going to bring out here? So the Hermit, people really being in thought really analyzing some things, really having to discern some stuff with the Hermit out here. The Seven of Cups, and this was really huge in that Virgo reading. That energy goes back to the 6th house, okay? And confusion goes back to real big stuff that the Most High brought out in that reading, folks. There's choices being made that has a really big consequence around some stuff when you get these 7 of Cups out here. So collectively, people are thinking, because there was a bunch of people talking in that reading, a bunch. It kept confirming itself. And there's consequences if people don't get up and do the right thing where they should. Most is going to make sure something happens regardless. Okay, some people are going to jail. It's really, really big. It was really big in the Gemini reading. There were cops and police everywhere, and that's not the first time that I did a read for the Gemini energy. That police and FBI, you know, it was all over the place. The last time I read for them is what I'm trying to say. We have the 9 of Cups. Some type of wish fulfillment or narcissistic energy is around something, or somebody could be overindulging because of whatever is going on here that's got a consequence to a matter. For the truth's sake, if the scales are uneven, the Most High calls something abominable. There's decisions being made out here. The Lover's card, the Hierophant is here, morals and ethics, and then the little player is here. And that little player is in trouble in a really big way. This thing's got to depart, okay? Because somebody's a nutcase somewhere. We have the Temperance at the bottom of the deck. So it's really strongly indicating something about a marital situation and a cheating thing going on, an intimate relationship out here. And something filthy and dirty around the matter itself. What kind of words, Jehovah, do you want to bring out here? We have a weapon that divides the flesh. Yes, there is death matters. There is death matters around some stuff. We also have something about I love your eyes, or there's an eyewitness to something as well. And this came out in the Virgo reading. Whoever's playing the little game, it's over on you, honey. Sorry. And somebody's story is going to be known. Your story is going to be known. It's going to be known. Something is very much being known in the Virgo reading. Very much so. Very much so. The Carlot come out real strong today. Whatever that represents. And a group bound together is here. And there is a positive outcome going to take place for somebody, because somebody's getting some justice over something real abominable that has been around some ordeal in a really bad way. So what's interesting is the Temperance card is out here for the collective energy. And this has a meaning of a river. And to throw fear in a river is here. And all day today, the Most High has brought out things about the water. It's just been all over, real heavy everywhere. And so there was something that came out about a hunting trip in the Virgo reading, and the water was there and the boat was there as well. So something's real huge about that today. And whatever the Most High is driving within that matter, something's out here around that situation that's going to have some type of justice to whatever's gone down around water. There's fear around something. I guess somebody's in fear. I guess you are. Perfect love casts out fear. And you know, if you got the love of God in you, the Most High says that, you know, His love is perfected inside of you. There is no love where you're connected to God. God is love. And somebody's got some issues out here that's got to do some inner work within. Vomit. Okay, well, again, that goes back to that stuff that was being spoken of real strong in the Virgo reading, and it was also in the Leo reading, real heavy, where this little people game energy was being addressed. A preacher is out here involved in something. It's right here with the Hierophant. And the third party around somebody's relationship that is here, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, somebody just needs to trust, folks. You just need to trust. The Most High's got this under control. Okay, whatever all this stuff is for you. Whoever's playing a game, and whoever's died, and whose body has been hurt in a really bad way, and their flesh got divided. They may have even been like chopped up by a axe murderer. I had a butcher energy come out. We can read about that stuff in the book of Micah. Okay, and we got freaks doing some nasty. And they're reprobate is what the Most High called them. And they don't get to run the show. The Most High's shutting them down. Show me more information, Yehovah. Somebody's sick. Real bad. We have a main male coming out here. Okay. We have a gift. It's probably a bribe, because the Most High God said in the next 24 hours for a lot of people there was a bribe around stuff that's going to curse you, folks. If you take it, it's going to curse you. If a gift is a gift, there's no strings attached. I'm just being a blessing because God said to. So that's different. But God has deliberately said there's something. There's a player out here that's sick. They're jealous. They're nasty. They're sick. Somebody's sick. They got confusion on them in a really bad way. They either won't look at the truth or can't. But they've crossed the line with God. I don't know. The wealthy man is out here. So we have the main male, which is probably somebody's husband. We have a preacher out here. Whether you be upright or not, or you're wolf in sheep's clothing, I don't know. It'll prove itself all day long to any given person's case. We can find it both ways. And look, there's the boat. It's here again because the river's here. That's interesting. You hold up. It's really interesting. There's a positive outcome, though, folks. Most times going to get the last say something. The crying. It's also learning out of experience. And most times said that some family needed to get up and go to their family and tell the freak to shut up. Somebody's in despair. I guess they are. Somebody is in despair. They're crying out here. This somebody flies off the handle because you're dealing with a person who's sick in their mind. They need to be told to be shut up and shut your mouth, and you're going to go to jail or whatever needs to be, whatever. Whoever needs to put somebody in the freaking place, okay? This card also showed itself all day today for the collective, and something around a work matter or some type of servitude or somebody bending somebody to do something, or somebody's like, yeah, I'll do it, and you're going to get in a mess. Something about a work matter, though, is here. And a guilty card, a temptation card, and a younger woman card is also here. But somebody is guilty for something. There will be justice. There will be. Okay, and then the arrogant, hey, look at my peacock feathers when I walk in the room. It's all about me. And your little peacock feathers, honey, is fixing to be plucked, baby. Okay, all right. Anyway, that's crazy to be that way in the earth. You ain't nothing. That's called stupid, and people are turned off by that type of energy. So a cord is involved for choking. Well, a cord is involved that's going to actually cause the person to hang themselves in the matter. The Most High said they would hang themselves today in somebody's reading. Whatever. It's coming out here. But somebody also likes to draw people in with cords of deceit as well. Ain't going to cut it no more. It just ain't going to cut it. We ain't going to allow this stuff. You're guilty of some stuff. It's time for you to go away. Somebody's died out here. So the itch. We've seen the animalistic energies that can also trace you back to vomit and bestiality that the Most High has just been driving over and over and over. If somebody just got the itch to go do something because all they do is play, then somebody that likes to just start crap came out today in wording as well. And that's unacceptable. An itch can also take you back to the mark of the beast as well if you do some study on that. And we had Antichrist energies that came out on somebody somebody else's reading today because somebody is an antichrist out here. They're abominable to the Most High God. The Most High says Jehovah says to get up right now and go to your family. Folks, it's time to go to family. If there's any family members that's got any kind of soul left on the inside of them, and you fear the Most High God, you would be protected. Jehovah's saying to do it. I don't care who's playing around you in some stupidness. The person needs to be told, shut up, you don't own my life, and God's heart is about healing things. Okay, somebody needs to be bent for some nonsense that's taking place in families. That's twice now this energy has come out. It's a totally different card. So somebody also is a cross-dresser. They have clothing that's very deceiving and treacherous on their body. Okay, again, you deal with somebody who's playing somebody around a situation. The mob came out. Anyway, you just got deceivers, because most I also brought out another scripture. I've been talking all day. I apologize. Brought out another scripture about many deceivers have entered into the world. If they're not keeping the covenant of the Most High God, they can't be trusted at all. Anyway, there's a treacherous deceiver out here, folks. We also have the Aleph head, which is the magician card, which is a strong leader. And I've had a powerful ruler come out in wording today as well. It's somebody who leads clans of people out here attached to something going on. Okay, whether you be upright or not, I don't know. But the Aleph head is also a great producer of something as well. If it's upright, it's upright. Otherwise, you deal with somebody who's like to charm people. That's that little stupid right there with that Knight of Wands. They think they're all that in a bag of chips. Somebody wants somebody to work with them. I think this came out in the Libra reading, and the sun right now is in Libra, so that could be anybody. We got that energy right here. We have a work matter right here. And if you're upright and somebody wants you to work with them, then there's some type of a job opportunity out here for somebody. Otherwise, somebody's jealous of your position for a offer for a job, and somebody's been playing around that, or something's happened around that energy already, and some type of a choking energy was around the ordeal. Then it was. But somebody's little people game, folks, is over. All right, Jehovah, you just give the collective a room. The letter O, which is about money and assets and learning from the past, traditional things. That's what the Hierophant is as well. It's a favor and a positive rune of luck, and that comes from the Most High God. Somebody's story is going to be known out of some matter out here. The Most High is going to take care of a fool. This is the 0, which would be the full card in the deck as well. I feel led to take from this homemade deck here. These are scriptures. Yova, what are you going to bring out here? Thank you. It says, if thou doest well, shalt thou be accepted? And if thou doest not well, sin lies at the door, and unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. So you have to exercise dominion over the sin that lies at your door if you don't do well. But somebody's got a temptation a really big way around this gift here that's come out real heavy today in the next 24 hours. And if you take that gift, folks, sin's going to lie at the door to try to have to, devour you in some situation. You're going to have to exercise dominion over that thing. That's what sin does to everyone. Okay? Don't get caught up. If you got information, folks, it's time to get this freak out of the way. And whoever they are. At the bottom of the deck is 1 Timothy 6:10. It says, for the love of money is the root of all evil. Did he say that the love, did he say that money was the root of all evil? No. It's Jehovah that gives us power to get wealth. He said it's the love of it. I love it. I chase after it. It has me in such a way. It's got a grip on me. It's rooted in evilness there. It's the love of it. God don't care if you have money and you have lots of it, but if it has you, you got evilness on the inside of you. It's filthy lucre to you at that point. But somebody does. I mean, we got a wealthy person out here as well. So whether you understand that your wealth comes from God and you give it away and it comes back to you, and you do good things with it, or you got the love of it and you're a crazy creep, I don't know. It's the love of money that is the root of all evil, and some have coveted after it, and they have erred from the faith, and have pierced themselves through with many sorrows. And this is the rune that came out, is assets, money, and stuff like that. So if you've learned from the past and you're going to get some type of luck after something, then there's a salvation out here with that temperance being out here. But anyway, the fact of the matter is we do have a positive outcome for the people that are upright and getting a deliverance, and somebody's guilty that's going to get some type of justice for this little game that they have been playing for something that's happened with the third party. This is what come out, folks. Until next time, shalom to you all.